I'm once again at Car Trinidad and Tobago, but this time I'm not here to review a vehicle.
My name is Brent Murphy. I'm CEO of CAR, or CAN, or GWM Caribbean.
Yep, that's the guy, one of the key persons behind the GWM push within the Caribbean, and today I got a chance to have a chat with him and ask him a few questions. But first, let's start with the history.
I used to work with the automotive group for about 30 years. And then I got together with some friends of mine and we formed Caribbean Automotive Network. That company is the master distributor or regional distributor for GWM, Renault now, and KGM. Not in Trinidad, but in some of the other territories. So some of the territories will vary from brand to brand. We signed the GWM for Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad. And we launched our brand, our car brand of dealerships, Caribbean Automotive Retailers, that's what it means, in Trinidad and Barbados. Jamaica was the first one in May, and then Trinidad and Barbados in December. And so we really started, full first year of business was 24. Last year we did Krika around, I think it was somewhere around 1,200 to 1,600, if you count Jamaica, and probably around 1,500 units in the Caribbean. This year our target is 2,000, just over 2,000 cars. And I think we were so lucky to get, in my opinion, one of the best top brands out of China in terms of quality, reliability, drive, fit, and finish. I mean, the cars are amazing on the interior, and the drive itself is also really, really good. So from a quality perspective, really good.
Being a car enthusiast, I have known about GWM in different parts of the world for many years now, but the average person doesn't know. To them, this is a new brand that popped up from nowhere. So I had to ask them the question, how good is the brand? Do you all have parts? You all are selling vehicles? Do you all have parts in case an alternator goes bad, a radiator goes bad? Where are the parts coming from?
How credible is the brand? It's one of the top brands out of China. The quality of the product is fantastic. We give 6-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty. So you're covered for 6 years, but from our perspective, the quality is really good. And the other thing that we try to do, because we are a distributor, we have a warehouse of parts in Jamaica. So we have a full warehouse in the free trade zone that we supply parts to each of the Caribbean territories. So a shipment of parts is 30 days away by sea, 7 days away by air. So it's on our side of the world. And we did that because we wanted to make sure that the supply of parts, is readily available. So you're never going to get parts 100% right. So for instance, in Trinidad, we track our first pick. So that's, you go to the counter, what's first pick? First pick is you go to the parts counter and you say, I want 10 parts. And we say, all right, we have X parts. So our first pick currently is between 91 and 94%, depending on the week. So we track it every week. We look at what parts we have available. So you're never going to have 100% of parts, or it's very difficult. Maybe you do sometimes, maybe you don't. But what we try to do is make sure we have a warehouse where we can stock more of the slower moving, or what we call reputational parts. We may sell one back door every 5 years, but if you have it there, it's only a short flight away. And so we took that kind of approach to really try our best to deliver that level of service to Trinidad, Barbados, and all the Caribbean, really. Obviously, Jamaica is the shortest because the warehouse is there.
But I wanted to know more, because there's no point in having parts availability, even if it's 7 days away, and having a generous warranty period if you don't have trained and qualified persons to service and repair the vehicles.
We have a regional technical support team and a trainer on staff. His name is Ingo. He's fantastic, really good at what he does, and he has been developing and deploying training both online and face-to-face. So we have a CAN University that we've developed with him, and every technician that comes into the brand receives training from level 1 to level 4. The team at Lifestyle, who are our partners here, chosen because of their amazing facility. If you get a chance, as I told you, you should really go over and really do a piece on that to show people what investment they have made into their after-sales facility just across the road here. we're giving that training so that when you, the customer, come to our facility, you are making sure that you get the manufacturer recommended servicing. Yeah. So as I said to you when we were chatting, and we service every 10,000 kilometers, and service is included in our vehicles for the first 5 years or 100,000 kilometers. So when you buy a car from a GWM from us, it comes with 5 years maintenance included. And in that, as we provide the Aura, the EV, that we charge at the dealership for you to use while your car is in the shop for service. Yeah, so we're trying to, our goal is to put the customer at the center of our business. And I know, people say, oh, was that really true, and so forth. But we really do try. And the team here, I think, are really, really trying. We're not perfect, so we're not made in heaven, but we're trying to make sure that our decisions surround, what's best for the customer. So
Right now, as it stands, GWM already has an extensive lineup for everyone. You have internal combustion engines, hybrids, and electric. But what if somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too? What if they want to have an electric vehicle that is not an electric vehicle? So I had to ask the question, what do they have coming for those persons?
Coming next month, we'll have some plug-in options for our products, which is really next level of hybrids that we want to introduce. So we have internal combustion engine on the Jolion City. We have the Jolion Pro and H6 with the strong hybrid, which can give you 800-900 kilometers on a full tank, depending on your right foot, of course. And then the next level now is having that plug-in hybrid is where you can have a larger battery, you plug it in at home. It gives you about 100 to 120 kilometers on a full charge on EV only. Mm-hmm. And then the car will run like a normal hybrid. So as the battery depletes, the engine will cut in and out like the regular hybrid. So those are going to give you anywhere between over 1,000 for sure, anywhere between 1,100 to 1,200 kilometers, depending on how many times you charge a week.
I love plug-in hybrids because you are getting the best of both worlds. You are having your cake and eating it too, as you should. You have a vehicle that is a hybrid that you can recharge like an electric vehicle. Now, when it comes to recharging, I had to ask about the elephant in the room. Again, do you have to buy the charger separate, or do you provide the charger for the customer?
Yeah, so we were talking about loaner vehicles and charging at the dealership. GWM supplies us with a wall box. Here we have 7.1 kVA charger. It's simple. We give them away with our plug-in hybrids and EV vehicles. They come standard. What the customer pays for is the installation. So the box is quite easy. It comes with a charging head. It's a Type 2 charger. Simple. You insert it into the vehicle. And each charger comes with a credit card type RFID, which basically taps and that activates the charger. So if you have a charger at an apartment block or at your home, nobody can rock up and plug into your charger and use it. It actually only activates with two cards come with each charger.
I was then brought back into the showroom where I was shown some new and exciting technology coming in the coming months.
So as we were discussing outside, HI4, or hybrid intelligent four-wheel drive. This is basically what GWM is offering in the hybrid or plug-in hybrid options of vehicles. So HI4 is what you will find in most Haval. So Haval is like the city SUV, city off-roader. So it will have a four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive system that's capable of doing minor off-roading, but nothing major, right? So the plug-in hybrid products we're bringing in April will have HI4. The next level up is the HI4T. So this is a super off-roader hybrid, yeah? So basically this will come in the plug-in hybrid Sahar, which we plan to introduce in April as well, but it also comes in the plug-in tanks. So the Tank 300 PHEV, which we're launching in a region in July, and the Tank 500 PHEV, yeah, will come with the HI4T. So then the super architecture or general off-roader, this is the HI4Z. So the Tank 700 comes with this technology. and this is really a performance then four-wheel drive hybrid. I don't have Tank 700 is not really prevalent here because it's only available in left-hand drive, but it's really the next level of super off-roader. What's our objective when we say put customer at the center of our business? I talked about the service aspect and parts. You know, we really are very focused on making sure that you're heard. Customers have a voice. If you have a challenge, we're here to support you, and we stand behind our product. So, you know, we're trying to build that community of owners. You know, every year we invite our owners to a customer event, and really it's to celebrate the customer and them having the trust in us to buy a car from us. So we really want to just say thanks and spend a day with them just celebrating their purchase, but also having fun and building that family spirit, which is very important to our brand.
So thanks for meeting with me.
Man,
it was a pleasure. Answer any questions.
It was really a pleasure meeting you.
Because not every day we get to see a CEO answering questions.
I'm like any other employee, right? I think the team here are amazing. They do a great job. I think from our perspective, we embrace feedback. We're looking to engage with the public. We're trying to tell people, trust us. We'll do our best. We won't be perfect, but we'll do our best to treat you as customers to be treated and treasured. You're spending a lot of money, 300,000, and above. It's not an average purchase. It's not a chocolate bar, so we have to do an amazing job. We try. We want to listen, so anytime you're in the area, you want to stop by and have a chat, for sure. That's always, I'm not always here, but the team is here and they're always willing to spend some time with customers and really get feedback from you guys. Our objective is to build your trust, to say give us a try, and if you don't, well, I wish that you have a great experience buying a car, and I would like to say thank you for taking the time to spend with us today.
It was also a pleasure for me being able to ask the questions and get answers from someone that high up in the automotive industry, because in Trinidad, the automotive industry is somewhat closed off. So I like the approach that they're taking, because while GWM may not be a new brand, to many Trinis and many people in the Caribbean, it is a new brand. And rather than going down the path that many others are going down in terms of buy this vehicle because our ad is flashy, or buy this vehicle because, they are going down the path of this is who we are, this is our roadmap for the future, this is what we hope to achieve, these are the answers to some of the burning questions, and if you choose us, these are the perks. I love this level of openness.